Mount Litra Z School Surat. Great school, great future. Subject EVS LR Part 1. Grade 4. Chapter 7. Light. Segment 2. Hello children. Hope you are fine and enjoying at home. Children, if you remember, we have already studied about the true properties of light. That is, light travels in a straight line, and the second one, light travels through air and water. Now the third property is reflection. Have you noticed that when you throw a ball on the wall, it bounces off? When light hits anything, bounces off as well. This is called reflection of light. When light falls on any object, it reflects back. When this reflected light reaches our eyes, we can see these objects. So, children, I asked you a question. Why do you think you could see objects around in the quick start? Do you remember? So this is the very reason. When light falls on the object and then bounces back where? To our eyes. Then we can see the object. Okay? That's why in the dark room, nothing could be seen. Why? No light was reflecting on the object. Even though our eyes were wide open, we could not see anything. So this is because of reflection, we see the objects. The fourth property is refraction. Now children, if you see a pencil kept in an empty glass from the sides, how will it appear? See, you can see it is straight. It appears straight. Now add water to the glass jar till it is half filled. How would the pencil appear now? It would appear slightly bent or even broken into two pieces. You can try this at home. Today this is your homework, children. You have to try these two experiments at home. So why does this happen? In the first jar, you can see that the pencil is straight. In the second glass or jar, you can see the pencil is broken. Two pencils you can see. Why so? This is because light bends when it travels from air to water. The second property we have already learned, that light travels through air and light travels through water. But these are the two different mediums. So from air, light is going into the water. That's why the light bends. This bending of light when it travels from air to water is known as refraction. Okay, children? Now, transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Now these are the objects through which light can pass, some light can pass and no light can pass. Okay, now let's see what is a transparent object. You would be able to see through a clear glass. This is because light completely passes through the clear glass. That means the light passes very nicely. Such objects are called what objects? Transparent objects. If you keep clear water or clear plastics, these are the examples of transparent objects. In the clear water, you can see the bottom very nicely and very clearly. But if you put some mud into the water, you cannot see the bottom so well. So that is the second part of the explanation, that is it becomes translucent. You cannot see it properly. So an inland letter is made up of paper, you wouldn't be clearly able to see through it as light partially passes through. See, light do not passes wholly. It passes partially. Very little amount of light passes. So such objects are called translucent objects. In this picture, can you see? You can see that there is something behind. But what is that? That is not very clear. So this is translucent object. Okay, now let's come to the mobile phone. Mobile phone is made out of materials which do not allow light to pass through. Therefore, you cannot see through the mobile phone. Such objects are called opaque objects. A wooden table and a stool are examples of opaque object. An opaque object does not allow light to pass through. That's why what happens? What will be the result of that? If the light doesn't pass through the object, you can see the shadow of the object. So an opaque object is capable of forming a shadow. Okay. Now see all the three kinds of object. First one is the transparent object. All light can pass through. Now the second one is translucent. As I said earlier, some light can pass through. And the next one is an opaque object where no light can pass through. So which can form a shadow of the light, of the object. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye.